When visiting this part of the country, most people go to Monument Valley. But did you know, just down the road is a stunning location, very similar, but without all the red tape and restrictions? Hey guys, hello, we keep it dirty off-road, and in this video, we're gonna take you guys through Valley of the Gods. We're gonna drive up Loki Dugway to get one of the most epic viewpoints here called Muley Point. This is day 2 of our American Southwest trip. One of the go-to stops in southern Utah is Monument Valley. Monument Valley represents the quintessential Wild West, and it's a must-see location that I highly recommend. But while at Monument Valley, I was blown away by all the restrictions. Like any other national park, you cannot drone in Monument Valley. Hiking the backcountry requires a permit, and in some instances, a guide, and fees and costs to visit the area quickly add up. So when visiting the area, you want to make sure you stretch your dollar a bit further. There are several sites in and around Monument Valley you should be visiting, like Forest Gump Point, Gooseneck State Park, and Mexican Hat. We covered all of these places on previous videos, so please go give those videos a watch. But just down the road of Monument Valley is Valley of the Gods that looks very similar to Monument Valley, but it's on BLM land. So that means you can drone, you don't need a permit to take pictures, you can camp, and it's totally free. Valley of the Gods is just 8 miles north of Mexican Hat and around 32 miles from Monument Valley. There are multiple ways to get in. I recommend starting on the south side of the park and entering from Highway 163. Once inside the park, there is a 17-mile trail that will take you through the Valley of the Gods. Trail is relatively easy, but I do recommend a high clearance vehicle as there are a few steep sections going in and out of the washes that a regular car may not be able to handle. Now the trail is relatively short. We actually ran the trail twice, and on our first go around, it took us 25 to 30 minutes without stopping to run the full trail with the Raptors. But definitely give yourself time to stop and check out the sights. And the first site here is a butte called Seven Sailors. Now, I counted 6 sailor hats, so I think one of the hats fell over the years. Just like Monument Valley, it takes millions of years to carve this landscape, and it's always changing. There are multiple little offshoot trails here, like this one that took us to the base of Seven Sailors. All these offshoots lead to amazing campsites. I think next time I visit this area, this is where I'm gonna camp. As we started to drive deeper in the park, I was struck by the beauty of this landscape. In the distance, there is this massive mesa that has been carved out over millions of years to create this place. All that remains are these delicate buttes everywhere, and it's just jaw-dropping everywhere you look. As you get closer to the back of the park, there are more buttes, and the beauty of this hidden gem really shines. Everywhere you look, it's just amazing, and the middle part of the park is something else. I wish the trails went further into the back section of the park. As we got the drone up, the back canyon just started to get more and more picturesque. It would be fun to hike and explore that back canyon. Now, there are hiking trails here all over the area, but it's recommended to hire a local guide when exploring here. Trails are not marked like most parks, and a Utah website I found highly recommends hiring a local Navajo trail guide if you plan to hike this place, as the trails are not well documented and there are no surfaces whatsoever nearby. Now, there is a lot more to see here with a ton of unique buttes with silly names, like lady taking a bath. I did not document it all because at some point I had to take this place in for myself. You can't always take it all in from behind a camera, and this trip was all about decompressing and enjoying nature. So I hope you guys will come out and explore all that Valley of the Gods has to offer, and we wanted to kind of keep some of that mystery here as well. After the 17-mile trail, Valley of the Gods will spit you out next to Loki Dugway, an old steep dirt mining road that will take you up to Muley Point for some killer views of the space. But the Loki Dugway in itself is an experience, and most people miss out on the overlooks at the top. As you get close to the top, you'll find a small little turnout with a narrow steep trail in the distance. If you take that short trail, you will get to this amazing viewpoint of Valley of the Gods. This is wild, sketchy, totally wild. Wow. Be careful on the walk down though. At the top of the Moki Dugway, there is a dirt road to the west that will take you to Muley Point. Now there are two Muley Points. Don't forget to check out both. First up is Muley Point East. Of course. You should drive the truck up there. Yep, that's Monument Valley in the distance. was a trail down there too. I want to come back and run that trail one day. I think this is the spot where people put their trucks on the edge. So of course Brian had to try it. I'm definitely afraid of heights, so that was a big note for me. The view from Muley Point really puts things into perspective. Brian once again was thinking about another boat. For me, it was a chance to clear my head and, just get away from all the stresses of work or getting the next video out. So it was a great experience being out there. Now, just down the road from Muley Point East is the actual Muley Point. Now here, what struck me and what blew me away was the power of nature. All these blocks looks to have been hand carved. Your mind quickly goes to ancient civilizations or something. But this is all natural. Water, ice, and wind shaped this place, and all those perfect cubes are carved over eons by erosion. And I was struck by the preciseness and squareness of it. I mean, just looking at it from above from the drone, it was amazing. Now, that's it for this video, guys. Big thank you to Brian for the invite on this trip and Mike for taking such cool drone footage. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you plan your trip to this amazing part of the country. Up next, we are heading to Moab, and we'll be hitting Arches and the White Rim Road. Make sure you guys give this video a like and subscribe if you want to follow us along. Thanks for watching. And for those wondering, those chase shots were filmed on a Skydio 2. And yes, we were very worried it was gonna crash multiple times.
Whoa!
If it doesn't crash, I'll be amazed.
For context, he's following that truck.
And nobody's driving that.
Nope. Just robots. Copy that.